Aquarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your December 2018 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius rising signs. So Aquarius, for this reading, I'm using the Fenestra Tarot along with the Blessed Bee Oracle cards, and then I'm also pulling you a Romance Angel Oracle card as well. Alright, so the overall energy for you guys, Aquarius, for the month of December is the Eight of Pentacles. So working very hard. Some of you very focused on your work, focused on your career. If you don't work for a living, you might be working on a project, you know, devoted to something, working incredibly hard. Yeah, so we have the Page of Pentacles underneath the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you might have, you know, a financial opportunity that's coming in for you. Two of Swords, needing to listen to your intuition when it comes to this. So maybe a little opportunity to make a little extra money, something like that. It is, you know, Christmas time, so that's nice, Aquarius. But we do see you very focused on your work, very focused on something, devoting a lot of time and energy to that. Now, right at the center, we do have the King of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles crossed by the Knight of Pentacles. So, you know, I'm definitely getting a financial opportunity coming through for some of you. Maybe this is something you've had to wait on. Could be a new job with the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles here. Some of you landing a new job. Others, you know, maybe you have an opportunity coming through to maybe make a little extra money, something like that. I'm definitely getting a financial opportunity. For those of you that are unemployed, some of you definitely could have dealt with some financial difficulties. Maybe you've been out of work. You know, I feel like a job is definitely coming your way. You might have dealt with this Knight of Pentacles energy, which can be a slower paced energy. You know, you making progress slowly but surely. Things happening slowly when the Knight of Pentacles energy is at play. So, you know, maybe dealing with some slower paced energies, but if you've been out of work, I think that you are going to land a good job here. In December. Here we have the Four of Swords at your foundation, which definitely can represent some of you out of work. Here with the Four of Swords, or maybe taking a vacation previously. You know, you could have taken some time out of work, and that could have been in November. And here with this energy with the Eight of Pentacles and then the King of Pentacles here right at the start of the month, you know, you're energized, you're going back to work, and now you're, you know, very focused and you're doing a great job. It could be because maybe you took a break, Aquarius. Other Aquarians, you know, the Four of Swords, energetically speaking, I think that for some of you, you were definitely dealing with some slower paced energies here. Maybe waiting on news, waiting on an opportunity, waiting on something to come through, dealing with slower moving energies, absolutely. Even feeling as though previously like not much was happening, you know, here with the Four of Swords at your foundation. We do have the Queen of Cups in the recent past, so maybe a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces person was significant in the recent past. For some of you, this can definitely be your energy. You might have water in your chart. Others, this could be someone that, you know, was significant. Maybe you're working with this person. This also could have been the person that you were waiting on, maybe waiting on hearing from them or waiting on news to come through. From a Queen of Cups, crowning you, we do have the World, which, you know, it is Christmas time. And so here, you know, you might be thinking about traveling here in the month of December. With the World, you know, it can represent long distance travel. For some of you, you definitely could be, you know, starting a new job, and because you're maybe starting a new job, maybe you have to move because of work, something like that. Physical travel here is definitely going to be significant for some Aquarians. But the world also speaks about completion. It can represent a chapter or a phase of your life that is completing. I always say with the world, it is a process. And so some of you are going through that process right now where maybe a chapter or a phase of your life is completing and you are actually starting that next chapter, that next phase, but it will require patience. So just be aware of that. You know, you might, be dealing with a slower paced energy, but this knight always does reach his goal. So just keep that in mind. Some of you, I feel like this is absolutely your energy, this King of Pentacles energy, because you're so focused on career, so focused on building, creating, and your hard work is going to pay off. Here around the second week in the near future, we do have the King of Swords, and so this could be you, Aquarius, coming up more in your element here at this time. King of Swords energy, I view him as a very serious character, very intelligent, very sharp, and when he puts his mind to something, he's someone who is a hard worker and very determined. And with this energy, this is just going to serve you well. You very determined, very focused on building, on manifesting for some of you. Maybe on landing this new job or even moving up within the company that you already work for. But he's definitely, someone who is very, very serious. And I think that because we have the Five of Pentacles here, Aquarius, in the position of your power, for those of you that dealt with financial difficulties, this is why you're so focused, and this is why you're working so hard, because you're trying to get out of this situation or leave this energy behind, which you will. Here, this is energy around the third week because it is Christmas time. I've been seeing this quite a bit. I think that, a lot of people are spending a lot of money. And so here, because you're spending a lot of money here at this time, you might be focused on picking up extra hours or focused on, replenishing those funds that you spent, something like that, because we do have this incredibly determined sort of energy here. And then in the position of how those around you, friends, family, how they're viewing you, we do have the Four of Cups. And so that's interesting because the Four of Cups can represent a blessing or something coming through, but it's not exactly what you wanted. So maybe some of you are receiving an opportunity. You might need to compromise in some way, or you might need to be open, a little bit more open here at this time, because there could be an offer or something coming through, but again, it's different. So needing to be open-minded here at this time. For other Aquarians, you might have not been happy within a job position. Maybe you are overworked, underpaid, or feeling a lack of job security, something like that. Not happy with the way something was. And I feel like that's why we have this energy here. Incredibly focused, very determined here. Working very hard to create change within your life here. And so you weren't happy with something. Maybe you felt as though you weren't making enough money, or you didn't have job security, whatever it may have been. This is you taking action here and creating change. And then in the hopes and fears position, I have the Three of Wands, which this is you hoping that your hard work, your efforts, your hard work pays off. You're hoping for those ships to come in. I think that some of you, because you've been dealing with this slower paced energy, this is you kind of fearing things maybe taking longer to develop, definitely hoping that your ships come in sooner rather than later. But energy that you're leaving the month of December with, Aquarius, starting the new year, we have the Ace of Wands. And so, you know, 3 and 1 is 4, and, you know, the 4 of Wands represents your ships coming in. So I feel like for some of you, that's your goal. You've been working so hard, and that's what you want. You want to feel stable and secure, and you want to have that success, you know, come to you. And I feel like it is. For some of you, maybe this is what you've been working towards, this Ace of Wands, this new adventure, this new beginning. And so here, you know, we have this new beginning, this new path, this new beginning that's opening up for you. For some of you, it's a new job. For others, it can be a raise, a promotion. But I feel like you're leaving this challenging energy behind, definitely. Let's do some clarifying here. I want to see what I want to take a look at for you guys. Let's take a look at this 5 of Pentacles. You know, for a few of you, you might have been single. For some of you, maybe you've been single for a while. This Ace of Wands can be a new relationship for some of you. It might be with someone that, you know, maybe isn't your usual type. So needing to keep that in mind, needing to be open-minded when it comes to new experiences, new people, which you're an Aquarius. You know, I don't have to tell you that. Normally, you guys are very open-minded. But, you know, here with this 4 of Cups, for those of you that it is on the left front, this person might not be your usual type. Maybe once you get to know them, you know, there definitely could be that spark with the Ace of Wands, that attraction, that spark. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Let's take a look at, I want to take a look at this 4 of Swords, which is at your foundation. Aquarius, looking at the 4 of Swords. So first, looking at the 4 of Swords, I have the King of Rods, the Queen of Swords, and then the 6 of Swords. So maybe a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo person was significant. Others, you know, this is you motivated. This is you passionate. This is you focused. This is you motivated on, moving forward. 6 of Swords, moving towards peace of mind. Here, so I think that this was a break, or you waiting to be able to move on. Again, dealing with those slower paced energies, but you are moving forward. So again, needing to stay focused, needing to, you know, keep working hard. This is you definitely determined on, moving forward, maybe starting that next chapter. Here, you know, looking at this 5 of Pentacles, I have the Page of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, and then the World again. So many of you completing a chapter, starting that next chapter. I think you're waiting on news, communication, or an opportunity to come through, but it is on its way. I do view the World as a very blessed energy. 3 of Cups, celebrations, you know, family gatherings. This is a very social energy here. This is around the time of Christmas time here. So I feel like some of you, you know, you're waiting on some sort of news or an opportunity to come through. It is coming in. You know, if this is for you more on the relationship front, or more, you know, in regards to friends, family, you know, if you were waiting on maybe hearing from someone, you know, for a few of you, you know, if you're waiting on hearing from someone and you still haven't heard from them, maybe by Christmas, my advice to you would be reaching out to them. And if you do that, and you might have to, again, maybe compromise a little bit, but if you do that, like if there's, you know, even an ex or an old friend, something like that, if there's someone that you're waiting on, maybe reaching out to you, and you still haven't heard from them around Christmas or on Christmas, I would reach out to them. Okay, Aquarius, that's just my advice to you. Let's pull you an additional guidance card, Aquarius. All right, so I'm going to choose from these here. Aquarius. All right, and then I'm also pulling you a Romance Angel Oracle card, but as always, Aquarius, over on Vimeo, I do have the Love Tarot forecast for the month of December posted there. That link is below. And also I will mention at this time that I do have the 2019 yearly forecast for sale on my website. So if that's something you're interested in, head on over to northeasttarot.com. All right, so the overall guidance card I have for you, Aquarius, is a blessing on a friendship. And so again, I just mentioned that if you're waiting on like a friend or someone to reach out to you, if you haven't heard from them by Christmas, I would reach out to them, and I feel like that would go very well for you. Yeah, and for others, you know, if you've been single for a while, you know, we might have new love coming in for some of you. This person might already be a friend with this card. For others, you know, this is, you know, going to be a great relationship, you know, a lover and a friend. And with the Ace of Wands, there will be a strong desire or attraction here. But this is a blessing on that friendship, on that relationship. So that's, you know, that's wonderful. And then looking at love life, interesting, we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So those of you that are already coupled, if you want to reunite with them or re-spark that passion, maybe needing to let go of the past, things that happened in the past, forgiveness might be what's needed for some of you, especially with this combination. And then, you know, those of you that are meeting someone new, you don't want to drag, you know, the past into any new relationships, any sort of baggage or, you know, so some of you need to let go of the past. That's what I feel like with this message here. You know, for some of you, this is a fresh start. And so needing to let go of the past, and so you can, you know, have a clean slate with this new relationship for those of you that are getting into a new relationship. All right, Aquarius, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. I wish you guys a great month, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. Take care.